Alright guys, welcome for coming around. Welcome guys. So we can't hesitate to talk about the third place final between Nigeria and Egypt. Yeah, we can't hesitate to talk about it. Congratulations to the Super Eagles. Half bread is better than none. It's better you get something. That is why it's good to project the best, 100%. So at worst case scenario, due to unforeseen occurrence, you can actually drop to second or third, or drop to 90% or 80%. So yeah, it was an interesting game. Nigeria still shows, the Super Eagles still showed the high level of class and high level of talented team by dropping their key players against the almighty Egypt. Egypt came with their full squad. The only person that wasn't there was Mamouche. Mo Salah was there. So of course, we know the goalkeeper that was dropped wasn't really having a good tournament and also wasn't having enough people from the qualifiers. So it was a full squad on the side of the Egyptians. So then, on the side of the Nigeria, the Super Eagles, they dropped the almighty Osimhen, which is their talisman, and replaced him with Paul Onuachu, which is also a very good striker. So they also dropped Ademola Lookman, which is also one of the best players, if not even the best player of the tournament, was dropped. He only came in the second half. Then, of course, we know Ndidi was supposed to play because he had served his suspension in the previous game. But I think maybe some knocks or something, because he was also substituted due to injury in his last game. So Ndidi was not in the field also at all, same as Osimhen. But Iwobi came on the second half when they were trying to see if they can seal the winning, because the game was it was 50-50 for me. Just that Nigeria have a little slight of edge against Egypt because of 2 goals that were scored and they were disallowed. But Nigeria actually controlled the game, especially on the second half, when they had when they brought in especially Ademola Lookman and also Alex Iwobi. So another player that was missing was Kevin Bassey. Kevin Bassey was suspended in the previous game because of the yellow card, so he was not allowed to play. Yeah, so another player again was Frank Onyeka. Frank Onyeka had to be dropped then in place of Dele Bashiru. Then Chukwueze came on this one. Yeah, then also another player that started that is not used to starting, that is always a substitute, was Moses Simon. So average Nigeria played a team that used to come on substitution and also drop most of their key players. So the match actually ended goalless. In the first half, Nigeria scored and it was disqualified because of what was it called? Because of Paul Onuachu was said to mistakenly elbow the player behind him, so the goal was disallowed. Then the second half, they go by AFCON. A goal that was an assist, I call it an assist or a goal by AFCON, but it was actually the one that was supposed to score that goal until the goalkeeper tried to block it. Then Ademola Lookman then gave a header. So it was also disallowed because of offside. There was an offside call on that one. So averaging, Nigeria really did well. They kept on high press against the Egyptians. There were no, even Mamouche came on second half. There was nothing much that came from that, and also nothing much that came from the side of Salah. So the match went on to penalty kicks, of which Mwabali had 2 saves. Then the Nigerian missed one of them. They missed their first penalty anyway. So Mamouche and Salah's penalty were caught by Mwabali, the goalkeeper of Nigeria. For me, Mwabali deserved to move to Europe. If not Europe, a better league, but I think he deserved to be in Europe because that guy have done tremendously well. In this tournament, he never considered a goal in this tournament. Like, we're talking about 90 minutes play. He has been the best. For me, he's supposed to be the best goalkeeper of the tournament. He's supposed to be the best goalkeeper of the tournament. So he saved the goal, the penalty kick of Mamouche, and also the one of Salah. So that was how Nigeria ended up winning the 4-2 on penalty. So you can imagine such a performance, such a remarkable performance, which is very, 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 very outstanding. So it calls for celebration. It also proved what I used to say, that there are teams that are AFCON teams, they eventually turn up when it comes to tournaments. So Nigeria have also proved me right again, in as much as things that happened. But it was quite a surprise that the Moroccans, after their poor officiating, bullying the referee, suspicion of, in my own opinion, bribery or intimidation, now they were fully supporting the Super Eagles. To the point that they were even shouting Super Eagles, Super Eagles in the middle of the game, like on the second half. They were fully supporting the Super Eagles against the Moroccans. So his football is quite funny, So that was what happened, and Nigeria clinched on the bronze. So Nigeria actually have the highest bronze medal in AFCON history. They also have the highest medal in AFCON history. They have a lot of silver medal and also bronze medal. But of course, we know they only won the 3 gold medals. So in the hierarchy of AFCON, they have won the category. The number 1 is Egypt, number 2 is Cameroon, number 3 is Ghana, then number 4th in terms of the trophy. Number 4th is actually Nigeria and the Ivory Coast. So yeah, congratulations to the Super Eagles. This live is actually going to be a short one. Congratulations to them. They put in their best, they're the best team. I will advise they keep the coach. He's a good coach. He has done tremendously well. He's still unbeaten. He's still unbeaten so far on 90 minutes. So it's such a tremendous and remarkable performance for somebody that was actually employed on the basis of damage control done by other coaches. Especially that was the reason why the World Cup qualification was not sealed. So imagine if Nigeria played with their full squad against this Egyptians. The goals would have, even some Moroccans who were interviewed were also saying it would have been up to 3-0 or 4-0, which is also what I said before we got to this stage of the tournament. When I saw the game between Tunisia, I saw the game between them and Algeria, I said I'm not seeing much that North African team will play against this Nigerian team, because I see the same thing happening, possibility of 3 goals up or 3 goals down by them before they even make impact, or at the end of the day Nigeria will score up to 3 to 4 goals against them, because I think they really master their kind of play. Look at what they played against Tunisia, look at what they played against Algeria. So it's just because of the issues that happened between them and Morocco, the whole dangerous team and all the intimidations, bad officiating, Morocco wouldn't have been able to pull that what they put there if it was on neutral ground, just like other teams and all that. So I'm talking about playing with your full team. So playing this Egypt with Nigerian full team, they would have considered up to 3 goals. Imagine Osimhen being on the field. So it will change everything. You know, it will change everything. And it's even a big achievement that the team were able to beat Egypt in a bronze medal finalist without Osimhen, because we've known the history of Osimhen. When Osimhen is not on pitch or didn't play a match, Nigeria tends to mostly lose the game. It's a fact. And that was one of the factors that happened during the World Cup qualifiers also, with the other coaches not playing him or not inviting him. So they really, only them know what that was. So they lost all the time they didn't play. So imagine this team playing without him, also playing without major players like Iwobi and Demola Lookman starting the game, only bringing them in the second half. You can really tell that they have really improved, and there were goals that were disallowed, you can tell. So him complimenting them, you then know that it was going to be better than what it was. So congratulations to Nigeria. We will see what happens between Morocco and Senegal. For me, I'm rooting for Senegal because I'm not really happy with the officiating of the Moroccans. Fine, they love Africans, you can still see the vibe, but they are too desperate to my liking. Because they are too desperate. We understand the last time you won the AFCON was 50 years ago. It's not our problem. Are you telling me other countries that have not even won at all because they are hosts today? Thank God the next AFCON is not going to be hosted by one nation. This is going to be hosted by 3 nations. You see? So in the East Africa. So it's not something that we're going to start looking at one person telling us about infrastructure. So you have to take your infrastructure to replace it with a trust by force, by fire, by force. No, football is not like that. We respect fair play. Fair play is what gives that vibe of loving a football game. So for me, I'm rooting for Senegal. Even I don't know how true that news is. I'm seeing it going around the internet that the Senegalese are complaining of bad, how will I call it, being treated bad in Morocco right now. They're actually making them uncomfortable. That is the story with North African countries. I don't know, they keep doing this thing. So I just hope everything goes well. But for me, I'm rooting for Senegal to win it the second time. At least apart from Nigeria, they are the other best team that I think have a lot of a good squad to. So I will want them to win, in as much as I know the same thing that happened in Nigeria against Morocco can still happen. It will even be worse this time. Yeah, it will even be worse this time. So what I hope we enjoy the game. I hope it goes well, that we don't lose the texture of good football. So congratulations Super Eagles. From this, you guys have to build. I suggest they keep the coach, keep the players, keep the tempo, in as much as they are not going to the World Cup. I think having some remarkable friendly match will make sense, even if it has to do with them playing against club side, because this team is very good. I'm telling you, this Super Eagles team, full squad, can even intimidate at some level against even the Real Madrid team. I'm telling you, because imagine this squad, Osimhen and Lookman and all these guys they play Champions League. There's nothing you're telling me that they meet any other team they can't play. Like in the past, the Super Eagles have played against Barcelona. We know how it went. The time when Torres was there. They played against Atletico Madrid when Torres was there and all that. Yeah, you can see how that game, very interesting game. And for me, I think the quality in this squad now is even more than that squad then. So they can try themselves, do some friendlies, play some friendlies with just even top clubs, play some friendlies with even the countries that are going for. I know definitely that one will come up. Play friendlies with countries, maybe European countries that are going for the World Cup, for them to have the experience with physicality of African teams, maybe the ones they find in their groups. So, and I believe they will do very well because they are not going, so they have nothing to lose. So it will also help them for the FIFA ranking and all that. So for me, I think it will be a good shot. A good squad, very strong team, and very organic team, very organized team. Alright, that's all I have for this update. We'll see you on the next one.